Welcome back to Apple Insider, your trusted source for everything tech. Today we are taking a look at a phone that combines nostalgia with modern practicality, the Nokia 1100 4G. The original Nokia 1100 is one of the most iconic mobile phones ever made, known for its indestructible design and legendary battery life. Now it has been reborn with modern 4G connectivity, keeping the simplicity of the past while adding just enough to make it relevant today. In this review we are going to break it all down in a keynote style, feature by feature, so you can decide if this modern classic deserves a place in your pocket. Number 1. Design and build quality. The Nokia 1100 4G follows the same philosophy that made the original a household name. This is not a fragile glass and metal slab like modern smartphones, this is a phone built for real-world use. The body is crafted from durable polycarbonate, giving it that familiar toughness we associate with classic Nokia. It feels light in the hand yet solid, able to handle drops, bumps, and everyday rough use without complaint. The compact size means it slides easily into a pocket, making it ideal for those who want a secondary device or simply do not need a giant screen. The buttons are tactile and raised, easy to use even without looking, which is a major advantage for seniors or people who value physical controls. Nokia has clearly designed this phone to last for years, not just months, and that reliability is part of its charm. In a world where smartphones feel delicate and disposable, the Nokia 1100 4G feels refreshingly robust. Number 2. Display. Unlike modern flagship phones boasting massive AMOLED panels and curved edges, the Nokia 1100 4G keeps things simple with a small, clear screen that is easy to read under most conditions. It is not designed for high-resolution gaming or movie watching, but for essential communication tasks like calling, messaging, and checking basic apps, it works perfectly. The text is sharp enough for comfortable reading, and the brightness levels are adequate for outdoor use. The smaller display also consumes far less power, which plays a big role in the exceptional battery life we will discuss later. For people who struggle with the overwhelming screens of modern smartphones, this display feels like a breath of fresh air. It delivers only what you need and nothing more, making it practical, efficient, and functional. Number 3. Performance. At first glance you might think a phone like this would lag behind in terms of speed, but the Nokia 1100 4G has been optimized for smooth basic performance. It does not run heavy apps or multitask like a flagship, but for what it is built to do, it works seamlessly. Calls connect quickly, messages send instantly, and the menus navigate without delay. The presence of 4G connectivity is a major advantage over older feature phones, ensuring faster call quality and more stable network performance. You also get better voice clarity thanks to Volt support, which makes conversations crisp and clear. This is not a phone designed for power-hungry apps, but for essential daily tasks it delivers consistent reliability. Nokia's software is light, meaning the phone remains responsive and does not suffer from slowdowns even after months of use. Performance here is all about practicality, and that is exactly what you get. Number 4. Camera. Now this is not the highlight of the phone, but it is still useful to have. The Nokia 1100 4G comes with a simple rear camera that lets you capture quick snapshots when needed. Do not expect flagship-level photography or advanced features, but for basic needs like scanning a document, capturing a note, or taking a casual picture, it works fine. The camera keeps with the theme of this phone, which is simplicity. It is not meant to replace your DSLR or even your smartphone camera, but as an extra tool in your pocket, it has its purpose. Many users of this phone will likely not prioritize photography, but having a working camera is still a bonus that adds convenience. Number 5. Battery life. This is where the Nokia 1100 4G truly shines. One of the greatest legacies of the original 1100 was its unbelievable standby time, and Nokia has carried that tradition forward. Thanks to the small display, lightweight operating system, and energy-efficient hardware, this phone can last several days on a single charge. For many people who are tired of charging their phone every night, this is an absolute game changer. If you are traveling, camping, or simply want a reliable backup device, you will love the fact that the battery just keeps going. Even with active calling and texting, it easily stretches beyond what modern smartphones can dream of. This makes it one of the most dependable options if battery endurance is at the top of your priority list. Number 6. Software and features. The Nokia 1100 4G is not overloaded with unnecessary apps or bloatware. Instead, it focuses on essentials. You get a clean, simple interface that anyone can pick up and use within minutes. The presence of 4G means you can use basic apps like WhatsApp or simple internet browsing, which extends its usefulness beyond just calls and texts. There are also accessibility features designed for seniors or those who prefer straightforward menus. Nokia has included classic features like FM radio, a flashlight, and even some lightweight games, paying homage to its roots. While it cannot compete with smartphones in terms of app variety, the balance here is perfect for its target audience. You get the right mix of simplicity, connectivity, and utility without distraction. Number 7. Value for money. This is perhaps the strongest argument for the Nokia 1100 4G. In a world where smartphones can cost over $1,000, this phone is extremely affordable. For a fraction of the cost, you get a device that is durable, reliable, and functional for all essential tasks. It is the perfect choice as a backup phone, a travel companion, or a primary device for someone who simply does not need the complexity of a modern smartphone. The longevity of the battery, the strength of the build, and the addition of 4G support make it worth every penny. When you compare what it offers to its price, it delivers outstanding value. So in conclusion, the Nokia 1100 4G is not a phone trying to compete with the latest flagships. It is not about high-end specs, giant displays, or advanced cameras. Instead, it is about simplicity, durability, and reliability. It takes the legendary DNA of the original Nokia 1100 and updates it just enough to keep it relevant in today's connected world. If you want a phone that will last for days on a charge, survive the daily grind, and keep you connected without distraction, this is a device worth considering. At appleInsider, we see the Nokia 1100 4G as more than just a phone. It is a statement against unnecessary complexity, reminding us that sometimes less truly is more.